The following program is brought to you by RadioMultiverse, that good old radio station at the center of Outlands, bringing you tunes and tales from all known dimensions. That's RadioMultiverse. Presenting Spirit of the Century. Follow the incredible adventures of the Centurions, men and women born the first day of the first year of a century and gifted with amazing abilities far beyond the common man. Follow their adventurous lives filled with danger and excitement as they travel the globe, making groundbreaking discoveries and thwarting evil along the way. Starring Dowager Horst as Dr. Stoltz, Richard Hutnell as Bill Hex, Dries Lux as the Shadow of the Jungle, and Spuffnum Gamble as Ferdinand Faustin in Spirit of the Century! And today the Centurions will be starring in The Mystery of Monster Island.
Welcome to RadioMultiverse with your host, Ramsey. And you might have noticed something different about this recording, and if you haven't, you might want to check that little gear icon in the bottom, because we're now recording in glorious 1080p. So yes, more things can now fit on the screen, and you'll even notice that I suddenly have this webcam image, although apparently I'm the only one doing it. Oh well! Anyway, today we are continuing with our adventure of Spirit of the Century, and more specifically, the mystery of Monster Island. And today I would like to welcome you once more our very special players.
Intrepid explorers.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, Dawa, how are you?
Hello, savages. I'm feeling good. Yesterday I went to a demonstration of at least 18 self-defense styles, and it was very interesting to see.
Oh.
All those different ways to defend yourself, and learn how to use your body properly. It was very interesting. I saw Yado. I saw Aikido, and also a couple of martial arts that I never heard of, such as the sword style of Miyamoto Musashi. That was interesting.
Cool.
I've read the book about him, and the staff martial arts of one of his great friends and rivals.
Cool.
I've forgotten his name though, but it was very interesting.
That's definitely sounds interesting. Okay, cool. And next up, I see Richard is still busy talking to somebody. So we're moving on to Spuffnum.
I'm good. I'm here.
No, we're skipping you for the moment. Hello, Spuffnum.
Well.
Okay. Well, I was sort of preparing you to ask me how are you? So.
How are you?
Okay. Topo, Bally Cherry pranked his kite right in the house your father, Harry Blighter, Dicky Birdied, feathered back on his Sammy, took a waspy, flipped over on his Betty Harpers and caught his can in the birdie.
What?
What in the world?
Spoofnum, you can play a Malkavian. Easily.
Spuffnum,
For those not in the know, that is a clan of vampires that specialize in madness and wisdom.
Spuffnum, I don't care what you say. Next time we're gonna do a more comedic style game, you're definitely joining, cause yeah.
Well, I have to, of course, prepare these. This was, for example, a quote from Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Yes.
Thank
you for that.
Surprise.
Okay, thanks, Spuffnum. And lastly, because Dries cannot make it, unfortunately, so you will have to do it without our jungle savage, it's Richard. First of all, happy birthday, Richard.
Thank you.
And many more RPing years.
Yes. How's it going?
I feel old.
You feel old? I think I feel.
Well, I am 28, so.
You So, are you dentures? Do you use dentures, or do you still have your own teeth?
You old geezer.
Oh, I still have my own teeth so far.
Anyway, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. I had to work yesterday. It really sucked.
Yeah, know the
I
feeling.
had to work on my birthday.
Yeah, that's even worse.
That's
wow.
annoying.
Those monsters.
Yep. Well, I had requested it off, but apparently nobody pays attention to those.
Wow, that
Huh.
sucks, man.
But it's all good.
Yeah, let's
That's weird.
let's
Though.
hope today's game will cheer you up.
Yes. Let's hope.
We're all going to die to monsters.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna punch a bunch of things.
You are going to Monster Island after all. But anyway, I noticed
Yeah.
that last time we forgot to properly describe your characters. Normally, I would do this during the game, but if I remember correctly, we kind of left you off. I kind of left you off in the water. So you're not going to look like your usual self. So if you will, please give me a short description of what your character looks like. Who wants to go first?
You know,
I'll go first.
do you know the theory of blank face?
Blank face.
Blank face, yeah. That means that actors on movies that do not show any expression are more easily identifiable with, because you can project your own emotions and thoughts into that character.
Yeah, but a lot of people want to know what your characters look like.
So, Bill Hex, he's about 5'10" tall, and he's got dark red hair that comes up, kind of military style almost. He shaves the sides of his head and around the back, and it's just on the top of his head, it's a patch of hair that comes up about 1.5 inches, and it's like straight at the top. He's got one scar down his cheek. He's got a really big buff build because he works mostly with his hands, and he does a lot of cardio and fighting and boxing training kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got this big blue gauntlet on his right hand, and he writes left-handed. So,
Okay.
and he usually wears like a set of camo pants and a button-up camo shirt. But right now, as for part of the last episode, he kind of only has a pair of boxers on right now.
No helmet?
Why would he need a helmet? That would
Because
mess
he's
up
the
his hair.
Arcane Commando. I think because he's all soldier-like, I'd imagine he had a helmet or something.
No, he calls himself the Arcane Commando, but he's no soldier.
Okay.
And he would never wear a helmet. Are you kidding? That would mess up his hair. Come on now.
Right.
No better
Okay.
than that.
Okay. Fair enough. Thanks, Richard. Who wants to go next?
Well, Ferdinand, he has, of course, those glasses, and he has a large forehead, tall one, and his how his hair is it even accentuates, so it's not even a word. Anyway, and it sort of
Wasn't his hair like all slicked backwards? Like, didn't you say that?
Yes, slicked backwards.
Yes, that's the word.
I would say he has sort of maybe a medium-sized long hair. I would say medium in length. And for clothes, I think he has some sort of maybe black trousers, and I haven't really thought about what kind of a shirt to give him, but maybe something not he doesn't look that much like someone who can do kung fu. So
I'd always imagine he wore like a suit or something.
well, let's have him have some sort of a suit then. Sure.
Okay, cool. That's it. Okay, thank you, Spufnum. And Douwe, it's your turn.
Yes. Well, Dr. Stolz is an athletic-looking science geek. So yeah, he's got short hair, as is the fashion of Prussian nobility, and a stern mustache. He's got intense eyes, and he usually wears a suit, as is common.
Mm-hmm.
He prefers darker shades of color, so dark brown, black, that sort of thing.
Okay. And doesn't he wear goggles? He's a scientist.
Well, of course he has goggles. He usually plants them on his forehead so that they're not in the way.
Ah, okay.
Cool. As of last episode, I think he's only wearing his boots and his nightgown.
Okay.
Since
cool.
if he's going to be thrown overboard and all that.
Yes. Okay, thanks. And mentioning last episode, I think it's time for a recap.
Hurrah!
Right, so everybody ready for that?
Sure.
Ooh, yeah.
Alright, let's fire it up.
When last we left our heroes, they had departed for Monster Island to rescue their comrades in arms, the Men of Action. Unfortunately, the diabolical Captain Blight had other plans in store. In the middle of the night, the Centurions were suddenly attacked by Blight's ghost ship. Planning on forcing them to join his crew of the undead, the cadaverous captain commanded his skeletal sailors to capture our stalwart heroes. Of course, the Centurions would never align themselves with the forces of darkness, and a battle ensued. First, it looked like they would be overwhelmed by the superior numbers of Captain Blight's undead minions. But then none other than the Shadow of the Jungle managed to turn the tide. Using his magical Spear of Ick, he commanded the forces of the wind to blow the nefarious naval commander's ship behind the horizon. Not wanting to lose the ship, Captain Blight immediately swam after it. An opportunity our hero seized by throwing a barrel at the head of the vicious villain. After which the unconscious undead sank to the bottom of the ocean. All seemed well for our heroes after their victory against Captain Blight. But just as they were about to arrive at Monster Island, they were suddenly attacked by yet another fiend. A massive, mysterious monster suddenly appeared in the mist and fired a beam of pure energy at the Centurion's ship, causing untold damage. Although our heroes fought bravely, it seemed they stood no chance against this titanic terror. At least until Ferdinand Faustin came up with a brilliant plan. Using his uncanny power of deduction, he learned that the ray the monster was firing was in fact a laser, a beam of pure light. And thus he grabbed the nearest mirror he could find, which the Centurions used to reflect the laser beam back at the massive monstrosity. Unfortunately, as the creature was falling, it caused a powerful tidal wave, one strong enough to knock the ship on its side. How will our heroes escape from this perilous predicament? Find out on today's nail-biting episode of Spirit of the Century!
By the way, the ghost ship was a military one. I wonder why it didn't fire at us. It's good, maybe.
Good question. I wonder that same.
That's a good question.
Ramses, I can't hear you.
He's talking?
No, I don't think any of us can.
Oh, you didn't hear me. Sorry, I turned off my mic and I completely forgot. I said... Well, luckily you can see my webcam now that my lips are moving. You can't hear anything. Anyway, I said alliterations.
Yes, I love them.
Yeah, I gotta put that in there.
The cadaverous captain commanded his crew, yes.
Skeletal sailors.
Yeah.
So yes.
It's an homage.
I hope
Okay.
I hope that answered all your questions.
Nope, but let's continue on anyway.
And I also added, but you couldn't hear me, that the question Spuffman was asking about why didn't they fire the cannons, that will not be addressed today, but it's a good question.
Right now, we are all in the drink.
Yes, you are. Everybody, the ship is sinking, so yes, doesn't look good for you guys. Give me a moment here while I fire up some appropriate music. But yes, everybody was knocked over. All you guys were knocked over the side. Who knows what happened to your comrades in the ship? Give me a moment.
Should I electrocute the sea?
What a question.
Well, Ferdinand Fausten, as the strong person that he is, he will maybe swim to a ship and try to save the crew and stuff.
Okay.
It seems like a
Sure.
do it.
Yes, that's an excellent suggestion.
Can everybody hear music?
No.
Vaguely, maybe?
It's very light, so I like it.
I can't hear it.
It's sort of quiet, but still
It'll pick up.
Sort of.
It'll pick up. Anyway, yes, the ship's going down. Everybody, roll athletics.
Yes. Against what?
Roll athletics.
Okay.
You've been knocked into the water. So yes. Do you want to drown? You don't have to roll athletics if you want to drown.
I have a great athletics.
That's good.
Great for me too.
No, great. Not good. Great.
Yeah, whatever.
7 above.
Richard, roll.
Puns.
Alright, Richard is going to roll his athletics. Rolling. I got a 5.
That's very good. So
superb.
everybody is like knocked over the side and you sploosh into the water, but you don't need a lot of time because you quickly swim up to the surface again. Except for, wait, where's Shadow? He's gone.
Okay, there are now 3 heads bobbing above water.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I presume that Ferdinand Fausten takes the lead and swims to the ship.
Indeed, I already said that.
All right. While you are doing so, you see 2 other heads popping up. It's Captain McGruff and Joe. And Joe immediately starts mumbling, "Oh, what's the guy gotta do to get a little sleep around here?"
So, are there any sort of small boats? What do you call those?
Lifeboats?
Lifeboats, yes.
Is that the first thing you're
Lifeboats.
gonna look for, a lifeboat?
I should have somewhere to place the survivors, I think.
Good point.
that's a
Okay. All right. Let's see. You are underwater though, and the sea is kind of rowdy at the moment. So give me a perception roll if you please. No, not perception. What's it called?
Alertness.
Alertness. Yes.
Luckily, you have a great amount of alertness.
Okay, superb +1. So I have great alertness, and I got 2 pluses.
Oh, no problem whatsoever. You immediately spot it. It's hanging off the side, and it's like attached with like a couple of chains and hooks. Yeah, you think you'll be able to get it loose? You want to try?
Indeed.
Okay, cool.
Do I see him doing this?
Oh yeah, what are the rest of you doing? That's actually a good point. Let's not give Spuffnum
I'm
all
looking.
Yes.
I'm just treading water, looking around, seeing if I can see anyone trying to do anything, see if I could help them, because I'm not used to, used to all this aquatic rescue stuff, but apparently I can swim really well.
Yeah, you're an
So,
athletic guy. Okay.
I'm figuring if I can swim this good, I might be able to help someone. So I'm looking around for someone to help.
Cool. Give me also. Then you might also want to give me an alertness roll, if you please.
And I got a 3.
Okay. The
plus
first.
2. Right?
No, it's a +1.
Okay. Oh, right. My mistake.
Yes, he rolled
Right.
2 pluses and 1 minus.
I got a +2 on my stats, but I
Yeah.
got a +2 on my roll. So
Okay.
My apologies.
Yes, you see.
Miscalculation.
Yes, you see one person. You see Kenny hanging off the side of the ship. Remember Kenny, the girl with the camera? And her shirt seems to be stuck on a piece of the ship's railing on the the side railing, and yeah, her shirt seems to be stuck there because the railing it looks like it has like a broken off. So she's like she's stuck and she's like struggling and waving her arms around. She looks like she's panicking.
I'm swimming straight to her,
Okay.
and I'm gonna assess the situation for a moment and see just how stuck she is.
Yeah, it's actually you think she could get herself out of there, but just if she just pulls her shirt
shirt's
away
gone.
from the railing, but she's panicking, so she's not thinking rationally.
You know what? This is pulp, right?
Of
Yes.
course it is.
I grab her shirt and I rip it off and I pull her, and I'm swimming with her to the shore.
When you do so, she immediately panics and you see like bubbles flying out her mouth and she starts like gasping for air.
Because
Quickly!
it's stuck on a railing.
Quickly,
Um,
give me another athletics roll.
Athletics, alright.
Uh-oh.
3.
3. Hold on, give me a moment. Okay, no problem. 3 is good enough. Yeah, she's kind of struggling a little bit, but you're clearly stronger than her, so you like swim up back to the surface, and you pull her up with you.
As I do this, as I ripped her shirt off, I said, "I'm sorry, I'm not gonna look, and I swear I'm not gonna try and cop a feel or nothing, but we gotta get you to shore." And that shirt was in the way. I will get you something to wear. I promise. I'm not looking.
She
And
was
I'm
wearing
just,
a bra.
looking away as I'm swimming to shore.
Yeah, she seems a little. No, shore is too far. You are immediately swimming towards the shore already?
No, well, I'm swimming to the nearest thing that I can put her on that she'll be able to.
Yeah, that's the.
Shit.
You don't have anything at the moment, so you just. I guess you just take her to the surface.
Let Ferdinand Faust get you a lifeboat. It's
Okay.
called teamwork.
So yes, you appear on the surface along with her, so your heads pop out, and the first thing she does is like she's gasping for air, and then she says, "You ripped my shirt off."
I had to. It was getting in the way. It was gonna kill you. I'm trying to help you here. I promise I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna, do nothing. But I had to get it off you. Otherwise, you would have died. You
She
would've drowned.
pauses for a moment and she says, "Good point. Thanks."
You're welcome. And by the way, just letting you know, not that I have anything. I not trying to hit on you or nothing, but you are a very nice looking lady. Just saying.
She seems to be blushing a little and she doesn't reply to that. Well, yeah, if cute mousy girls are your type, yeah, then definitely.
Well, he's trying to make her a little more comfortable, and he
Okay.
figures giving her a compliment will kind of help that out.
Okay, cool. So, what is the doctor doing? What is Stoltz doing?
And I will swim into the ship and see if I can rescue someone who is still stuck inside.
Alright, cool. Where are you going towards? Are you going towards the bunks? Are you going towards the bridge?
bunks.
The engine room?
Sea bunks.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. You notice that most of the doors are open, yet one of the, well, a few ones are closed. The thing is, where do you need to look?
Is there still air aboard the ship?
No, the part you are in is like, yeah. Wait, hold on. Actually, the only places that still are like not completely submerged are like the upper levels, like the dining room. Yeah, it's a yacht. There's a dining room, like the dining room and the bridge. But those that are below deck, like the bunks, those are flooded.
All right. Then I shall use then I shall employ Morse code. I start thumping the ship with the butt of my rifle to make a sound and see if someone will respond.
There is no response.
When they are dead, it's unfortunate. I shall swim to my own room and get my backpack of repairing and spare parts.
Okay, cool. Right. Okay, that's what you do. Back to Spoofnum. I would say roll something for manual dexterity, but I don't really know what kind of roll that would be.
Well,
Give me a mic.
Rowing with.
I was thinking piloting actually.
Piloting?
It is a vehicle. It is a vehicle.
You know what? You're a strong guy. Roll might to get those chains loose.
Yes, chains.
Or you can break the chains.
I wonder if. Well, is there some sort of a mechanism? I think that would have been better.
Yes, you can use that too. I'm not certain it makes any sense, but roll alertness. There's no real manual dexterity skill I can think of.
Okay, that was better.
Yes.
Superb.
That's good enough. Yes, you do indeed find like the locking mechanism and you think you can get it loose.
Okay, by the way, could I see anyone on the deck of a ship
No.
so I could rescue
There was,
that?
of course, Kenny, but you noticed that your pal Bill already dealt with her.
And Dr. Stoltz has disappeared into the ship.
Yes. No sign of the shadow. How worrisome.
Well, I think I need somebody to keep this lifeboat next to a sinking ship so that we can get anybody who is maybe still aboard. And my possessions, my beer, and
Your books, yes.
books, of course.
How
He's
about
more worried about his beer, apparently.
How about
I
Joe
remember.
and Captain McGruff?
Yes, exactly. You notice that Joe and Captain McGruff also swam to the surface, so you're pretty certain if you unfasten the lifeboat, they'll be able to get on there and make it get the oars out and what have you. Make certain it doesn't float off.
Maybe I'll shout something that a lifeboat is dropping here, and so
You are underwater though, so you don't have to do a lot of shouting right now.
Yes, underwater.
That would be a bad idea.